Hello, welcome to School Online Course System for schools that have a website. But if your school don't have a website, you could please check the link below. If you're watching on YouTube, check a link below. You will see a link where I dropped for schools that don't have a website, the video on that. So I showed them how to use a WhatsApp group, a YouTube channel to develop a course system for your school that don't have a website. So let's go back to that of schools that have a website. So if your school don't have a website, you could create one for your school and will customize it for your school in this platform or in such a way that will look like this. But if your school doesn't have enough budget for that, or could use the WhatsApp group and the YouTube channel to do yours for you. So let's get started and see what we'll have here today. Firstly, we'll look at the home page. On the home page of this website, this is a website for a school. So on the home page, we'll have different categories of courses. We can be like, we'll have photography, we'll have business, we'll have health, and we'll have multimedia. So these are different categories. The categories here in related to our present school or what we have here in our schools, it could be like, let's say, science class, the art class, and whatever other categories of classes we have. So down here we have the courses, where we have different courses, or you can call it your subjects. We have English, we have as many courses as we'll have here. So this is where different courses or different subjects are displayed. So down here also we have free courses. In as much as this one is a paid course, you can see it here that the price of this course is 2,000. So we'll get to that later, so don't worry, don't bother about that. In as much as we have paid courses, we also have free courses that your students can take, or somebody who visits your website. So down here we have instructors. Instructors can be like teachers. Okay, down here we have images of the teachers. That's teachers who are handling each subject or each courses as the case may be. So also down here, like I told you, this is an example of a category. This is computer science. This is a category of a course. This is computer science. This can be business related courses. This can be fitness related courses, and what have you, and what have you. So let's continue to see what we have on the home page. Firstly, we've talked about the categories. Then we'll have the login access. This is where the students can actually go to log in. Your student who is visiting the school's website for the first time, so goes here to log in and register, then after which he or she proceeds to taking the courses online. Then this is where search of courses can be made. So if a student is searching for a particular course, so the student can actually come here and search the course he or she is looking for. Let's take for example, he or she is looking for English. I think this is English we have here, so we'll search for English. Okay, all right. So on the search of English, we have just one course here for English for now, because this is a demo version. So on the search of English, this is English language, it pops up, so the student can proceed to view the course and actually take the lesson. So that's for the search of a certain course. You can see it here. This is English language. The student can actually go ahead and enroll for this course. So let's go ahead and finish what we have on the home page. We'll come back to all this, so don't actually panic about it. So that is it for the search bar. It enables the student to search for a particular course. All right, so let's go ahead and log in and see what we have here. We'll sign up as a new student. So I go here and I click on login/sign up. So as a new student who is logging in onto the school's website, school online course website for the first time, so what he or she does is to sign up. Take for example, the student's name is Wina Igwe. Sorry, let me type in capital letter for the first one. I think is W. Okay, Wina. Okay, let's say Wina Igwe. Okay, then email address, I can decide to use winner@gmail.com. all right, for the sake of demonstration sake, winner@gmail.com. so password, I can also decide to use Igwe. Okay, this is a demo version. So let's just do it and see what we can come out with. So I click here, I agree to the short storage and handling of data on this website. Then here is where I can select my class. Let's say for example Winner Igwe is in SS1A, so I go ahead here and select SS1A. Then this option is if you are registering as an instructor, that's a teacher on this platform, on this particular school. So you go ahead and tick here that you are registering as a teacher. Then you type in, enter your degree and your enterprise. So that's not what we're looking at for now. So let's go ahead now, register this student as a new student. So that's how registration is being done here. Very, very simple. It said please follow this instruction sent to your email. So the student has to go back to the email provided above to check the instructions and activate the account. So we'll come back to that. So upon registration and activation, this is what we are going to get. The student enters his or her dashboard, where first of all they can upload an image for a picture of the student. So let's say for the sake of documentation sake, you can come here and upload. I don't have any picture here. You can come here and upload any of the students' picture. Okay, let's use this one for now. So the student uploads an image. Then this is the certificates. This is the certificates. If there is any, after taking each course, the certificate will be given to the student. So let's go back. There are no certificate for now. So let's go back. Then here we have edit students profile. Here we have enterprise group. Here we have the home. We have activities. We have notification. We have settings. Okay. Then as what and what and what and what we have here. So that is it for that. Then down here we have courses. If a student is actually taking a particular course, if this student is taking a particular course, it will pop down here. If the student has taken a particular quiz, it will come down here. If the student has ordered for a particular product, okay, I think there was some there are some courses that these students ordered for. Okay, one was cancelled, one is still on hold. The student has registered for a membership. The membership can be for, let's say, primary, secondary, and basic. So that is what we have for membership. We'll come back to that, so don't worry about that. So this student has logged in. So how can these students now register for a particular course? So let's go back to the home page. Remember, I'm logged in as a student now. So let's go back to the home page and see how we can take a course, and also see how we can register in one of our membership platform. Membership platform will either have primary school, secondary school, and basic. So let's see how we can achieve that. All right, this is what I was telling you about the membership plans a student can actually sign up for. If the student is signing up for nursery, the student gets to pay the school fees. This is 10,000 naira per term. The student is signing up for basic, that's primary as the case may be, and also secondary as the case may be. Now there are different kinds of payment in this membership plan. Now this is a one-time payment. It was customized in such a way that it's going to be per term. So the nursery pupil, they pay 10,000 naira per term depending on the school fees. Okay, this is a basic. I made it in such a way that in the term, I think we'll have about 3 months in the term. So for the basic students, the child who is in basic, they get to pay 7,000 naira per month. 7 times 3 for that 3 months, which is actually 21,000 naira. So there are 3 kinds of payments in this plan. It's either you pay per term or you pay instrumentally, that is per month, for the 3 months the school is going to run. So that was how this platform was customized. Remember, the prices can change according to the school's fees or the school, what the school charges per term or per month. However, so this is what I want you to understand on this membership platform. So let's go back to registration. Let's let's take a course and see how we can do that and see what and what. So this is English. For this purpose of this study, we are going to use this English studies for study sake. So let's take the course. Let's take, for example, we want to take this course. The student, remember, I'm logged in as a student, so I want to start taking my English course. I've started my academic section and I want to start taking course. So this is English studies. Let's go ahead and start. Firstly, we have description. This is the tab for description. It describes what the student is going to learn in this course. So the instructor or the teacher describes first on the description page what the student is going to see. We also have curriculum. Curriculum entails the topic by topic of what the student is going to see in this course. So we have it starting of course, we have discovering of the history of English, we have that of assignment. So after each curriculum, after each topic, the student takes an assignment. After taking an assignment, he or she takes a quiz, then enter the next topic. So let's just open up one and see what we'll have here. Okay, let me open up this. Okay, all right, let's go to this one. I think that one was locked because we've not actually paid school fees. You see, I'm unable to open this course because I as a student have not paid my school fees, so I can't actually open any of them. But I think this one is a kind of preview. I made it open in such a way that before you make payments, you can preview the introduction to see what you're about to learn in that course. I think this one is open, so let's go ahead and click. So when I click on this course, this is actually a video course, more or less the instructor being videoed or teaching the students using the video. It can be via camera or it can be via your tablet, as we earlier showed in the last video. So if you've not actually seen my last video on how to create a video course, I would like you to go check the link below and watch the other course on how to do that. But let me just pause a while and show you how the tablet looks like.
Hi, I'm a professor.
Alright, this is it, how to take or how to capture or produce an online course using the graphic tablet.
Some special tools here.
Alright, so I was able to log in as the admin, so I have access to the assessments and the full courses now. So here is one of the lessons in the English course. So after the student is done taking the course, he or she scrolls down and tick this button as completed, meaning that she has completed this lesson on this course. Remember, inside the course we have a lesson, and inside those lessons we have quiz, we have assessments that the students can be used to for the sake of assessment. So once the student ticks on this complete button, it simply connotes that he or she has finished this button. So he or she will now proceed to the assessment. Watch my cursor here, to the quiz, to take the quiz. Okay. Right, so on clicking on that button, we got over here. This is introduction to quiz 2, and here is the assessment. So after the student must have finished taking the lesson on that course, he or she clicks on start, moves over to the quiz section, then click on start to start taking the quiz. So that is it. Let's hold on and let it load. So on taking the quiz, here is the question can be imputed here, then here is where the student answers it. Then if there's any attachment, the student can actually come here and attach a file, maybe give answer to whatever question that was written here. So when the student is done, click, the student can come, let's just type anything and click send answer. So the instructor, the school, receives the answer to this assignment. Okay, now the next thing after the lesson, you take the assignment. After the assignment, you now take the quiz. Okay, so let's wait for. So here is it here. So after taking it, the student can also come down here and click on submit assignments. So we have here your assignment is pending review. So the student has actually clicked on it, so it's actually pending review to be reviewed by the tutor. So he or she goes over, after which the scores will pop out here and the student will see the grade. So let's go over to the next thing we'll have. I think that should be quiz assignment 2. So here is another quiz for the students. Remember, I just wrote anything here for the sake of a demo sake. So this is another assignment, and the student can actually come down here, copy the assignment, or start the quiz as the case may be. So here is it, English quiz 1. So what is basic? What are the basics of English? So he or she can come here after typing, click on what? Submit quiz. So that's just how it works. And see results, you are 0%, so close. So this is how it works for here. All right, so let's continue to what we have next. All right, back to the course curriculum and other things on the course. So I've showed you what we have on the curriculum. Then here is the frequent asked question. If there is any question on this course, then here is announcements. If there's any announcement about this course, then here is the review. Here over here on my right hand side, I have the course, the payments. There is how the student gets to make payment. We'll come back to them. We'll have a course duration. How many hours is this course going to last? We'll have how many lessons. We'll have how many videos. We'll have what level of student takes this course. Then we'll have other related courses down here. So that is what we'll have on the course dashboard. So let's go back to the payments. We'll have two kinds of payments. We'll have one-time payments and we'll have enrollment for membership. Now this is kind of a crucial stage here. I'm going to explain two of them, how the payments of each of them are being made. The first one-time payment is a kind of payment that involves buying the course individually. Let's say the student wants to just take only English language, so the student can actually come online here on the school's website, then click on one-time payment, which means the student is only paying for this English studies. They also have enroll with membership, meaning when he or she clicks on this enroll with membership, the student comes up with something like this, where the student can actually enroll as a nursery student, basic student, and secondary student. Now after this enrollment, when you enroll as a nursery or as a basic student or as a secondary student, there are courses that are under each of these membership plan. Nursery students have their own subjects, basic students have their own subjects, secondary school have their own subject. Now if you enroll as a secondary school student, all the courses for secondary school will be, you will have access to them. That means you can take those courses as a student. If you enroll as a basic student, if you make your school fees payment rather as a basic student, all the courses for basic, you will have access to them. The same thing is applicable to that of nursery. But when you come back here and click on one-time payments, okay, I'll go ahead and click on it. If I click on one-time payments on this course, see what I'm going to have. It's going to take me to my catch, as if I'm just buying a particular product. If you're buying something on an e-commerce website, you understand what I mean by that. So the student is actually buying this course so that he or she can actually take the course, just that singular course and nothing else. Okay, so here is it here. On the one-time payments, we have English studies for 2,000 naira as the case may be. Then here is coupons, if there's any coupons, kind of a discount. Now here is it, what the student is buying for 2,000. Now proceed to checkout. Checkout means proceed what? To payment. So when the student proceed to payment, he or she is actually buying that course only and nothing else. So if there are actually multiples of let me go back a bit. If there are more than one courses on this catch, for now we just have English studies. So if there are more than one courses on this catch, it will now be English studies, then the other one will come under it. So if there are 5, if there are 3, if there are 2 courses that the student are buying, so after which the student can go ahead and make payment, that is proceed for checkout. But we just have one course selected. So let's see what we have here. So the student goes about to fill in the necessary details. The name is already filled. I auto filled it. Don't mind what you are seeing here. So I had to auto fill it for the sake of demo sake. Now we have two kinds of payments. We have direct bank transfer. The student can actually decide to pay with the school account number, which is direct bank transfer. You can also decide to pay with a credit and debit card. I've actually automated it, so after the payment, the cost is being added to the student account. The student can actually go ahead and take the course. After taking the course, a certificate will be awarded to a certificate showing the student that passed the course will be awarded to this. But if the student fails the course, the certificate will not be given to the student. The certificate will carry the grade and the scores and what have you. So let's continue with what we have here. We have direct payments and we have debit and credit card payment. So that is it. We'll come back to debit and credit card. So let's first of all use the debit and credit card. So I can decide to pay with my debit card. That's paying online. I click on here. If you want to save your account, you can click on it, save account. Okay, I click on save account. Then I have to accept the terms and conditions. For it to work, I have to read and agree to the website terms and conditions, then place my order. Remember, I am just buying that course alone and what, nothing else. It is only that course that student is buying. Nothing else, no other course is being added to his or her account, because that course was specific. Paying for the course for what, 2,000 naira. So that is it. So here we have the checkout page. After he or she has clicked on it, on the proceed checkout, it goes over to the checkout page. Here is the checkout page. Remember, for that particular course only, this is the order number, this is the date. Today is 8th of April 2020. Then this is the amount of that particular course only. Then payment method of payments. Okay, then which is where she or she enters the card details. Then these are the card details for payments. So here is it. So for now, this is just a test page with this account. So this is it. She enters the card details, the ATM card details, and proceed to make payments. So this is how you normally make payments on most e-commerce websites when you are buying something online. So let's just cancel and restore cash, so that I'll show you how to pay via bank transfer. Okay, so we are back to the cash. So I go down here and I click on proceed to checkout. I want to show you how you can pay with bank transfer. So I have to select all this. I've showed you all this. So I have to agree to the terms and conditions of the school. I have to select direct bank transfer, then click on place order. Remember, I am buying just the course alone. I'm not paying for a school fees. I'm only buying for that course alone. So on clicking on checkout for that direct payment, it gives me information: the order number, date of payment, my email address, the amount I'm paying, method of payment, direct bank payment. Then this is the school's account details, our bank detail. This is Springfield International School. We have Access Bank. We have the account number. This is the source code, IBAN. This is the IBC code. Then this is the order details. The student is paying for English studies for 2,000 naira. At it being there are multiple courses, they will be stipulated down here. Then we have the subtotal, which is still 2,000. We have the payment method, direct bank transfer. We have the total here. Okay, now we have the billing address, as the case may be. Now remember, the instruction here says after payment, send a copy of your evidence of payment to the school's admin email address, which is what I have here. Now when you now send it for confirmation, the admin, which is the proprietor or whoever is managing the school's website, go back to the dashboard or the back end of the website to approve the payment. Now upon approval of this course, however, the admin will receive an email of payment, so to notify the admin that somebody has paid for a particular thing, maybe a school fees or registered for a particular course. So upon the approval of the payment, after the receiving of the evidence of payment, the course will now be added to the student's account. So that is it for buying of a single course only. Now let's go to membership plan. If the student wants to take the course as a membership plan, remember this is what the student is going to see. Okay, all right, let me just take you back a bit. Now when the student clicks on enroll with membership plan, membership plan simply means enroll as a student, paying your school fees as a nursery school student, basic school student, or a secondary school student. So let's say we want to register as a secondary school student. I click on here, get now, which is make payments. Okay, So the student clicks that he or she wants to register as a student via membership program, membership platform. So this is what the student gets to see. One, there's provision to change level of membership if it was actually a mistake. Now you can see here secondary school membership, okay, membership level secondary. Okay, we have the price, which is 10,000 naira, expires after 3 months. I made it 3 months because a term is normally 3 months, but however it can be changed based on the school's description. So this is a description. This is for secondary school. So I'm actually making payments as a secondary school student. So I first of all go ahead to accept the terms and conditions on this platform. Okay, then proceed to checkout. That's payments with online platform. Okay, let's see what we'll have. All right, now this is it. Once you click on that, it will take you here where you have access to pay with your card. You have access to pay with your bank. So it's actually awesome, fantastic. Okay, if you want to pay with your bank, you click here, select the bank. Although not all the banks are available for now based on the platform we are using. We are using Paystack. So if your bank is here, you can use it. But if your bank is not here, more or less click on pay with card. Okay, you can decide to come here and enter your card detail. This is a demo version, so is that we have 3 kinds of card already here. We have a successful card, which is this one here. We have a auto bank alt end, okay, which is this one. We have a decline card. So if I want to make a payment, for example, I want it to be successful, so I go ahead and use this successful card detail, which is this one. Okay, so I'm actually making payments with this card you are seeing here. All right, but this is not going to appear in the real life. This is a demo version. Okay, so I go ahead, click on pay the 10,000 naira. Have you seen it? Payment successful. You paid 10,000 naira to the school name. All right, and it now redirects you. Membership confirmation. All right, you see, very easy and simple. The accounts, this order number, this membership level, this account paid, this. All right, thank you for your membership to Springfield International School. Your secondary school membership is what's active now. So I can come down here and view. Okay, these are all the necessary details. You can print it if you want. If I want to print this now, I can go ahead. If I have a print, okay, print it. So let's just cancel it. So view my account. So let's view. I've registered as a member on this school's online course. So I go ahead and view it. All right. So here now I can be able to take any course I want to take. So let me just go back to that same course that we tried taking and it did not allow us because we've not paid school fees. All right, and see what it's going to say now. All right, this is it. This is the English studies I wanted to take previously. So I click on preview course. So I'm actually good because I've paid my school fees, so I'm ready to go. And the only courses that will be here for me now is courses that I paid as a secondary school student. So the courses I'll be seeing on this platform, on this school's online course, are courses that has to do with secondary school students. So any course that is not for secondary school, I will not see it. That's how we customize it. Okay, now get now. All right, so here is it. It has now changed to start course. So I'm ready to start my course as a student. All right, so this is it. Very simple and easy. I can actually go ahead and take this course and see what is in this course. So that is it for that. If you have any question in regards to this online course for schools that have a website, you can go check out my number and send me a message on WhatsApp, or you can give me a call. If you are watching this video on YouTube, check the link below to see the other video for schools that don't have a website. You can also check out the same video on how to create an online course using your screen recorder, using your YouTube channel, and using your WhatsApp, using your tablets, graphics tablets, to write as a board. Okay, so if you have any question, send me a message and I'll get back to you. Once again, I appreciate. Thanks. My name is Precious from Splendid Web. Okay.